Okay, I'm going to give you a little piece of advice. Take it or leave it. It's just a piece of advice, but it's yours, okay? So take it. Every time you go to a restaurant, order a plate that you think's interesting in addition to the plate you've ordered for your meal. I promise. Stay tuned. I'll tell you why it matters. Hi, everybody. Todd Conklin, Pre-Accident Investigation Safety Moment. How are you today? I hope you're fine. It's always fun to get together and talk about safety moments, but this one, my friends, this is a whole new level of safety moment. We're talking about plates in restaurants. And you heard me give my piece of advice. Always order an additional plate, something that's interesting, something that's curious, something you haven't had before, something that strikes you as kind of interesting on the menu. And order it in addition to the plate you've ordered. Now, why would I say that? Well, you might like it. I mean, you might like it. Like, for a long, long time, I didn't really like chicken very much. I didn't enjoy chicken. I don't know why. But once a year, I tried chicken just to make sure I still hated it. And eventually, as I got older and wiser, I realized I like chicken. I like it a lot. And I learned, but that's really not what I want to talk about in today's safety moment. What's interesting, and you know this, but we don't talk about it very much. We don't want workers that are risk adverse. We want workers that are risk competent. We want workers who understand how to manage risk. That's really an important part of what we think about and what we do. And risk requires sacrifice and nerve. Be brave enough to take chances, but take chances in an environment where you have the capacity to manage the risk if it fails. Now, that's a really important thing to think about, because what workers do is constantly sacrifice and attempt. They're adapting. They're working in real time, and that requires nerve, bravery. It's not easy to be a worker, and it's not for the timid. What I would share as a part of today's safety moment is the fact that kind of risk is how progress happens. And that's an important thing to think about as well. Risk requires sacrifice and nerve, and competency and capacity. So the next time you're in a restaurant and you see something that's really interesting and you think, that looks super interesting, but I want the hamburger, order them both if you have the money and the time and the ability and the effort to actually use the food. That, my friends, is the safety moment for today. It's beautiful, isn't it? Risk requires sacrifice, nerve, competency, and capacity. That's it. Learn something new every single day. Have as much fun as you possibly can. And for goodness sakes, be safe.